couple of tries, but you'll know you did it correctly if when you quit to the menu and select the first level of the tower, you still have the bomb. I actually knew about this for a while, but I thought it was just a weird bug with persistent items. Little did I know that this was the tip of the iceberg. Because if you carry the bomb into this wall where the first blue coin is hidden, there's been another rattle dash in there this entire time. And sure enough, you can plant the bomb here, almost like this is a canon event or something. And look at that, it opens up a whole new, almost deeper area of the tower. You can probably tell that this area is a little trickier than the rest of the tower, which is why you can see me really taking the time here. But it's nothing. Just keep your eye out for everything. There's a lot of fireballs in this section. Here you kind of have to time it, then just run through. There's more of these rotating platforms, which are like my least favorite part of the regular tower. And after all that, finally reach this door, which will take you to some sort of like electrical generator area. I'm not really sure what to call it, but we're going to shut that thing right now. And now, you just backtrack all the way to the normal part of the tower. And since the tower is set off now, there's basically no movement or obstacles, so it's significantly easier. Just keep going this way, you can fully drop down that area and head to the right. And now that we're out of there, just go ahead and finish the level like normal. Well, I don't know if you can call this normal, but you know what I mean. Everything is powered off, but just go to where the tower normally ends. I don't know why, I feel like this long stretch here is so much creepier when there's just nothing. Also, you'll notice there's no robot that scans you anymore, which technically means that you were never flagged as an intruder. So you can just keep heading all the way to the right, since there's literally nobody to stop you. And here again, you keep going. Over here it splits into two paths, but really the only way you can go is down, and it looks a lot like it just takes you to the sewers anyways. But it should be pretty clear at this point that things are very different, and you're now fully locked into this route. Next, you're obviously going to want to enter the sewers, and you'll notice that you start up here instead. But other than that, everything else is mostly the same, and you can just play through the level as normal. And once you reach the elevator room, you can just hit the switch and...
Time to let off some steam!
Yeah, I don't remember that happening. But this is like the deeper part of the series, I guess. The section is pretty long, but it's not too difficult as long as you take your time. I kind of like it though, because the normal series only has like 10 seconds of actual platforming before you reach the elevator section. Also, there's these funny fights that I really like. I'm just wondering though, why is all the gameplay hidden behind the weirdest Easter egg ever? Was it an unfinished area that got cut for time? If you go down here, there's an extra checkpoint you can pick up, which is well worth it. The checkpoints in this level are actually very fun. You can see when I was recording this, I was kind of in a rush, but honestly, that's a pretty stupid idea because if you die, you get sent really far back. Also, you have to wait for a lot of platforms in this level, which is kind of annoying because there's already one really bad cycle in the sewers, and if you're a speedrunner, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So, who even knows how many hits are there? Another checkpoint up there, definitely worth getting. The pipes that shoot the sewer stuff, they are a lot harder than they look. Like this jump right here is way harder than it has any reason to be. Dude, I love those pipes so much. This is sort of the last stretch of the level, which isn't too bad. It takes you to this part over here where you have to start by going down to turn the platforms above back on because they were like malfunctioning. And then you go back around, follow through this way. I kind of like how there's no shortage of crates floating up and down in this level. And that's the end. You end on this sort of raft that floats down this way. And the reward for beating all this is another elevator. But this one actually works, and it doesn't actively try to kill you, so I really can't say anything bad about it. So not only do you come out as a robot, but you're also in this weird story here. And there's a concerning... For some reason, the main enemy... And that's the second part of the route done. And obviously, it continues into the cutscene. 不停探索，應該話相信你已經親和力。 pop out of that bomb thing and wait for it. Also, that robot guy coming to show up because he isn't even powered on. Unfortunately, all you can really do here is interact with the bomb, and anytime there's Bozo. Well, that's just my goat. He opens up a new path, and he actually lives this time. Also, that robot always stuff. That's why he doesn't have a name. Come again. So this takes you to, I guess, another part of the cellar. You can tell it's different because the normal area is literally right behind you. This section isn't too bad. Focus on these platforms that fall when you stand on them. They instantly loop back around, and you can also lower them with these buttons. So or here, you have to pull it. You know, I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm not used to it, but this area feels like... I know the guy in the tower said you're not supposed to be here, but now you're like really not supposed to be here, so it's all really off-putting. Here you backtrack, lower this one, and then you go back over time, you can keep going this way. And then this way. A lot more focused on these moving platforms, but it still plays really well. So why is it so difficult to find? I don't understand. This part, you kind of have to wait a little bit. This is the last part of the level. You just have to stand on these buttons and wait for the platforms to go down so you can climb up. It's time for the secret hollow. And who even knows what's going to happen? This starting area definitely looks familiar, but turns out you're just in a completely different part of the level. And if you keep going this way, you end up in this, like, factory area. I don't know, but there's a lot of these light balls, and you gotta watch out for them. If you keep heading over this way, there's a dead end. So instead, you're gonna climb up. And there are way too many conveyors. Kind of rush through it. But I recommend taking it slow, or you're definitely gonna get sniped from above. At the top, you're gonna come across this conveyor-looking machine. If you head inside it, let's go. There you go. You're a baller. Congratulations. And now you're gonna want to go back and follow those spike balls all the way to the end until you make it back to that dead end from earlier, which you can easily cross now. And that leads to an elevator, which, okay, wait for it. It's actually the elevator, the one that takes you to that spike ball hideout, which you can safely enter now. Honestly, I don't even know what to say about this part. They're all just kind of chilling in here. In this room, there's an opening in the ceiling, so you can slip past these guys while they have their, I don't know, their meaningful conversation. And in this room, the door is locked, so hit that lever, it's gonna spawn a box. Turn around, smash that box open with your diamond sword, which is gonna wake up that back guy. And now, you cycle back around, hit the lever again. I love this part, it's so silly. Just classic Brock humor. And now you can continue into this perfectly normal basement with nothing weird about it. Wait a second. Okay, so grab that jetpack and just make a break for it. Like, the second you slow down in this part, you're cooked. This is actually the first jetpack section in the tower, and I kind of like how it plays like a classic level. Those are random, by the way, so watch out for that. Speaking of classic levels, we got all the best Robtop characters back. The Viking Arena guys, the Deadlock boss. It's cool, but kind of terrifying in the moment. Anyways, escape through that hole and you're good. So this leads you to the secret treasure set. Seriously, look at this. There's stars and orbs everywhere. Almost like it's too good to be true. Just ignore that. I promise I didn't see anything. Ignore that one too. Just keep going to the right. Uh-oh. Welcome. Oh no. What? Did you really think there wouldn't be a boss fight at the end of this route? It's against none other than So just keep your eyes peeled and you should hopefully be able to react in time. Okay, this is the important part because he's going to drop a familiar blue bomb, and what you're going to want to do is wait for Rattle Dash to circle back, line up the shot, and blow him up just like that. He does take multiple hits to defeat, but that's the first one. Oh yeah. Watch out for that. Pretty easy to dodge, but sometimes it gets combined with other attacks. And here's the next bomb attack. You can see I get into position and just kick it back up at him. But that's not the end of the fight. Now he comes back with a fan, and not only are you blown back by him, but there's also all these boxes and spikes falling from the sky. It's basically an auto-scroll section, and there's nothing you can do to speed it up. So just try your best to survive, look up in the corner, and you should be able to see what's coming next. And you do have a lot of time to react, so I recommend taking it slowly. Oh yeah, he dropped a 12-step monster at the edge, which is a very nice touch. And this is phase 2 of the fight, which is a robot section. And Rattle Dash is pretty angry now, so watch out. This is a spike ball attack. It's probably the easiest one. All the attacks in the space are harder overall, but they're also a lot more controlled. Ooh, this is the skull attack. This is a cool one. And he drops those spikes sometimes, which are going to sit around for a while, so be careful. I don't know where Rattle Dash got all this technology, but like, I always knew there was something up with him. I'm just not really sure why he hates you, considering you basically hate his life. Instead of picking the bombs back, you have to pick them up. And it's sort of like a jetpack section, where you have to fly up as fast as you can before the bomb explodes, and then ram into him. That's one hit down, good to go. Also, it's pretty angry when you do that, so make sure to run or you're gonna get crushed. And then the cycle sort of repeats. He just continues with the same set of attacks, and all you have to do is focus on dodging. I think the tricky part of the fight is that sometimes the attacks overlap with each other, like you just saw there. So the timing can get pretty difficult, and you have to keep track of a lot of things at once. Here's the next bomb attack. Again, just wait for the blue one, and this time it's a UFO section. So once again, fly up as fast as you can, drop the trigger a little harder, and you also kind of have to swim with the UFO, and just like that. By the way, Rattle Dash is the strongest character in Geometry Dash. Like, he's clearly really powerful and could probably take on the cursed sword. Also, was he always a skeleton, or did he used to be something greater? And where did he get his rocket power thrown in the first place? I don't know. Personally, I think Rattle Dash is just Rattle Dash. He makes his own rules. Okay, here's the final bomb section. This is definitely the hardest one, and it's even more terrifying than carrying a bomb that's about to explode. Also, he was waiting for you this time. Now you have to finish the rest of the chase quick. And trust me, you do not have much time here, so just as fast as possible. Don't fall. Just keep going. Keep going. Go, 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 go. And... Well, there you have it, the secret ending of the tower. Once you quit off, Rattle Dash is going to have one last word with you. Well, well, well. I suppose you were stronger than I thought. I guess I'm nothing more than a pile of bones after all. But you haven't seen the last of me. I will be back. And the next time we cross paths, I'll kick your ass. Perhaps another time. And of course, you get some awesome rewards for beating this, including this really cool icon that I don't think you can find anywhere else. I thought this was all insanely cool, but I wish it wasn't so hidden, which is why I made this video. So, thanks for watching, and please do let me know if you've done anything else in this route. Wait, what? I haven't seen this yet. Oh hey, one more thing. None of this was real? April Fools? Wait, if this was an April Fool's joke, then where did all this money come from? That must have taken a very long time. Whoever these people are, they're probably really, really cool and helpful. Alright, see you next year. I gotta go record a rap first. Okay, so this video is going to be separated into two parts because Mojang have decided to release 2 April Fool's updates this year. Well, I mistakenly thought they were only going to do 1, but they ended up releasing another one after I ended stream. So enjoy 2 videos in one. The April Fool's thing is out. I have an Instagram now. What my first post is going to be, it's Creepy Steve. It had to be that. If you go onto Minecraft